use my microphone on my phone then.
What's going
on, everybody? Happy Monday. I was supposed to be late to this space because I technically would have been in Maine in 1 hour from now. But that's okay. What's meant to be will happen, and I'm here, and I get to enjoy the space on time, which is fantastic. No complaints with me. Like I said, what's meant to be will happen, and I accept it, and just so grateful that everybody's here. This is what we do every night. Every Monday, 10 p.m. EST, get together, and it's something I look forward to. It's a great way to kick off the week. It's Monday, man. That's how you set the tone for the rest of your week. So it's something that we have to look forward to as a community, and a great place to hang out and connect with our friends and other people in the community. So looking forward to how the conversations transpire tonight.
All right, I'm just playing. I guess from now you can just talk through. We'll just keep this one mic open.
Yeah.
Usually we're not gonna have. I'm not gonna have Cody sitting behind me every night. So
I mean, that wouldn't be.
We'll keep you on stage, but just talk through here.
I'm just gonna move in.
There's just so many things, different things going on right now. It's typical web3. Let's go. It's what we do. It's what we do. All right, let me jump over to our new co-host here. I know Josh is down there. Cody was not supposed to be here tonight or yet. He was supposed to be on a flight back home, and that did not pan out. So I, before that, talked to my man Trizzy. He's a guy I work with, and he had his first space. So he came with us to Miami, and dude, I kind of have a little envy for him because we went through the normal trenches. We call them the trenches because it's like literally the trenches. And this dude just comes in like, man, what's up? I'm Trizzy. I just found great communities right off the rip. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so he did his first space he hopped up on Alyssa's space on Sunday on our way home from Miami. And he has not talked on space much. So welcome in, dude. How you doing, T-Dog?
Oh, man, I'm great. Just on my way home from the gym. Just had to get here on time, like Cody said. But what a great weekend, man. It's just, but like what you're saying, Bubba, you set yourself around people that are great. They're really going to bring out the best in you. And, like I said, with you, Cody, Liz, Peanut, everybody, man. It was great meeting everybody, but hopefully this isn't it, and it's only the start,
Only the start. We just keep having starts after starts because it's like, man, we just starting off and then we find something cool and new and we're like, yeah, we're going to do more of that. It's just the start. Oh, Sassy, you keep dropping down. I don't know. Everyone keeps dropping down for some reason. I couldn't invite somebody else up. So if you guys are due requests and we can't get you up here, just keep trying or don't. I'm going to follow Superfly down there. You're grown people. You can do what you want, I think I nailed down. What do you think, Superfly? What do you think? Anyway, so Walt's up here right now. So we met Walt in Miami at the DD event. I was at the Yacht Club. So tonight, I didn't really put a topic up there because, without Cody being here, I didn't feel like the topic was needed. We were just going to kind of wing the space, hang out with everybody, and then kind of kick it back off next Monday. But here we are. Cody's here, and we're gonna have a topic. The topic tonight is networking. So that is going to be our topic tonight. Vina, welcome in. Superflies, Sticks. I'm not saying the last part. My kids drive me crazy with 6'7". I can't do it. Thurston, what's up? Sassy, drop down and try again. I don't know if you saw there was an update last minute. You were on top of your updates, so maybe you already did that. Starseed, welcome in. Josh, if you can take a mic, I don't know if you can or not. I know you work a lot and you're always doing what you can. But everyone, welcome in. Appreciate you guys. I know we'll probably get some more trickling in here as we go.
Yo, you know what Josh was
Thanks
doing
for the
today?
follow. We got a follow. Let's go, baby. What's up?
So you know what Josh was doing today?
Oh yeah, the fire stuff. That was freaking crazy.
Yeah. He got to light a fire and put it out in the house.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got to light a fire in a house once, but I didn't get to put it out. The professionals did it for me.
So I said you get to be a rebel and a hero all in the same day.
That sounds like a good song. Oh man! All right. Yeah. So I forgot. I got that notification in my ear where we are live on Twitch, and it's like, hey, yo, thanks for the follow. Sassy, your hand's up, but you're a listener, so I'm not sure how that's possible. But let's let's see if we can get you talking. Can you hear us? Oh, now she's gone. So her hand up as a listener and disappeared. Gotta love it. Well, give me a little bit about Walt. We learned, we had some great conversation, and that's what networking was, is just meeting people, and talking with people. And really, when you're face to face with somebody, you really get to know someone a little better. You can see facial expressions, and you can, you can just, it's just so much better. So Walt, give me a little bit about yourself. Sassy, I'm trying to pull you back up again. I got Thurston coming up. But Walt, what's your history in Web3?
I started, my best friend was like doing a trading course and stuff, and his dad was always really good at trading, so he kind of got me into it. And then we were in this group, and the group is still somewhat active, like 5 years later, shockingly. And I was like, what are NFTs? And they're like, oh, stay away from those. Don't go over there. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to listen to you. And so I bought my first NFT in like 2022, I would say. Um, and I got something called Samurai Saga. And then the team saw how much I was supporting them on the timeline, and they actually asked me to join and help with the project and stuff. So um, I started going to Web3 events in 2022, like summer of 2022, and then I just became obsessed, and I find it to be the most genuine way to really make some deep bonds with people and have an impact on those that you meet, and really change each other's lives, hold each other accountable, help each other attain goals. And I'm here for it, man. And what I saw from the dojonal meetups in the community, they could not have been more welcoming. Liz was amazing, Chai was amazing, you guys were amazing. Like, everybody I met, I didn't meet anybody that I was like, they were kind of a dud. You know what I mean? Everybody has such like it's such a like a wonderful plethora of personalities, and like some people are a little bit more reserved, and that's okay. Like, I love these more personal, intimate one-on-ones with people that I get to just like have an awesome conversation. Like, um, me, Bubba, and Trizzy were just like kind of talking, finding out that we all lived in the same place for a while. Like, it's crazy. And then, we talked, like me, Cody, and Liz were talking, and then all of us were over by the bar and stuff like that. And it's just like, that's what this was for. And it's funny because I had previously gone out and had dinner with some very close friends. They wanted all of our group to have a nice meal together, and that's what our Battles is all about. It's not, it's a lot of misconceptions, but it's a lot of it's hanging out with your friends and actually having a good time. And some of them were like, they're like, well, what are you doing there? I'm like, well, it's like a dinner, but it's like really big on networking. And they're like, well, what did you eat? And I'm like, I gotta be real with you. I completely forgot to eat. I was having such an amazing time meeting like the coolest people ever. And so it was amazing. It's definitely a night that I will never forget.
Dude, we forgot everything. We forgot to eat. We forgot, taking pictures. My wife was like, "You were horrible communicating. You're in Miami with 3 dudes, like partying it up, and you barely text me." I'm like, "Babe, I barely made it back to the room." Like, so yeah, it was definitely, it was an event, that's for sure. But it really was like, Man, it's really tough to put into words, especially being our first one. Like, I think that was just, I can see when we see these people come into this space and they're like, oh yeah, I just found this community right off the rip. And it's like, oh man, you get kind of mad at them because you didn't get that lucky. But for our first event, we got lucky. We had a great time. Liz and Peanut were saviors for making us feel comfortable. We didn't know what to do. Like, at one point, Miami's so crazy. Like, my comfort spot, my safe zone was like a parking lot at a gas station. I was like ready to set camp up right there and just be like, yep, I'm good right here.
There's people watching, man.
Yeah, I'm just going to, hey, this is a parking spot. I'm legal. I'm safe here. I feel good. I'm just going to hang out at the Chevron gas station and maybe we'll just start slinging some Ninja Cat gear or something. I don't know. But, no, all right. Let me jump over to real quick, Walt. I appreciate you. At any moment, if you got to hop down or hop out, you're more than welcome. We'll kind of bounce back and forth. I'm happy you're here, man, because we did have a great connection, and this is what it's about: is just slowly building out these strong communities of people. So I appreciate you being here for that. I want to jump over to Sassy. She's been up and down. And let me shoot out real quick. We got Thurston up here. We got Peanut up here. We got Liz in the crowd down there. We got Miss Red Phoenix. Let's go, everybody. All right, let's get to it. Sassy, do you got your mic now? Can you hear me? Check. 1, 2. Eerie.
I do, and that was a wild ride, and it was up and down. But here we are. We made it. But you are going to be doing the Twitch stream. You're going to stream, right?
It's live right now, yeah.
Okay,
I got a new one up there, so we got the new background now. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. It's got the G-Fi, it's got the regions, it's got the Doginal dogs, it's got the hedge. Just some of the things we're supporting. I'm gonna add some more in there. This is just kind of quickly. I threw it up, but I'm playing with it. I want to get some losties up there. Just strong communities we mess with, and and we're working on it, trying to figure out how to get them all in.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
When I went over there a while ago, it wasn't up, and so I wasn't sure. And then I heard you say you were going to start it. But anyway, that's a cool background. I like that a lot. That's really cool. I was going to tell you that I've been to many networking events, conventions, and things like that. And my husband, we'll go days. He hasn't heard from me, and the only way he knows that I'm alive and well is he has to watch my timeline. I just don't. You don't have time. Like, you're busy and you're tapped in, and you just don't have time. You just don't have time. So he's very understanding in that. And as long as he knows I'm okay and he can see it on my timeline, he's good. He's good. But you lock in and you use that time wisely. So, she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out, but you got to put more on your timeline.
Oh, for sure. I actually just realized too, my gate on my mic is all the way down because of Friday night stream. So I don't know how I sound, but you're probably hearing every little noise in this room. We're going to do some ASMR. So if everyone's good, like the scary movies,
I did send you a little video clip, a screenshot I took of the music when we were coming in. I don't know if it was me or if it was you. It was real choppy, but anyway.
Yeah, Walt messaged us and said the same thing. So I don't know what was going on there because I don't have a headset in with when I play the music, so it shouldn't have done that. But it is what it is. That's why we're really trying to push everyone over to. I'm not going to say any names because X will start listening in, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
we know
about.
what we're talking about, huh?
I'm watching you guys now.
Exactly. All right, let me get over to Mr. Thurston, and then we'll jump over to Peanut. Thurston, what's going on, dude?
Not much. 9 o'clock Monday, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go check in on the Ninja Cat. So also I was really excited for you guys that you got to meet excuse me, in person too. That was a long time coming. I mean, we've been hanging out for, gosh, almost getting close to a year. I mean, a couple of months we'll be at a year, and it's amazing to see that you guys have continued pushing through all that time and also ended up actually meeting in real life. So I gotta ask, did Cody get his cookies?
He did, man. We pounded those things on Friday night, dude. We were on stream eating them.
Nice, dude. Nice. So, Cody, how were they? Where do they rank in terms of like cookiedom?
I don't even know what they're called. They were like a peppermint,
Chocolate peppermint?
chocolate peppermint. What are those chocolates that you get?
Oh, it's like an Andes mint.
Yeah,
Mint chocolate chip.
Them things are
Dude.
sweet.
and they were
Mm.
they were huge.
Cool.
It almost looked like a wagon wheel / Oreo, but like
A wagon wheel?
Yeah, like it was that big.
Yeah, I mean, as big as a wagon wheel,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
it
Bubba,
was
your
good.
kids in
They
the
were
end, they were
phenomenal,
like-
actually. Everyone was sitting here on stream eating it on Friday. I did not finish eating mine, start to finish. I just dusted that bad boy,
Yeah,
Nice. So in the
and then
end,
I had
Bubba's
chocolate all over my fingers.
kiddos were like, "We're not doing boring chocolate chip."
No, they wouldn't let the thing slide. So they asked what his favorite cookie was because they owed him cookies, and he said chocolate chip, and they're like, "Yeah, that's not happening." Well, then he came over and ate an Andes mint, and he's like, "Oh, I love these. These are good." And they're like, "This is what the cookies we wanted to make you are like." So then it ended up being that was the cookies that were made. So, yes,
True story.
good cookies too. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm really glad that you guys had a good IRL event. I'm hoping to hit one of those next year. So we'll see. We'll see. Art Basil's kind of the one I'm eyeballing.
Oh, dude, it was so worth it. Like there's so many things we'll do different next time, but it was. I mean, what we did was amazing. Like we could not have asked for a better trip. Like I said, Liz found this beautiful Greek restaurant, like authentic Greek restaurant, and it was a little like a Ninja Cat luncheon, but it was just Peanut, Liz, me, Cody, Trizzy, and it was amazing because it's like you don't get small, intimate places to talk to people all the time in this space because it's always on Spaces. You could talk in DMs sometimes and phone calls there, but not with everybody at the same time. And then to be face to face where you can see, you can see passion, you can see anger, you can see happiness, you can see all of it, so it's a totally different experience to have that. And I'm telling you, it's mind blowing to sit here and talk to all you guys for, a year, 18 months for Cody. And then to see you guys, we know what most of us look like because most of us are doxxed, but to like we're just hanging out in Peanut's room. Like he's on a space, we're on a space. He's in one room, we're in another room. I'm on a couch. We're all on Spaces. We're in the same building, same room, and it was surreal. It's like Peanut is in my truck right now. Peanut's behind me. Liz is right next to me at the lunch table. It's like what reality is this? Yes, it was wild.
Liz made a good point. She's like, "Hey, guess what? We finally get to do a Cheers IRL, and it's not just a G5 chat."
It's so true. It was freaking awesome. So yeah, everything about it was definitely hands down 100% recommended. Go ahead,
What
Walt.
did you guys?
Well,
What
maybe
did
I'll
you guys?
track you guys down next year.
You should definitely like. I always like because people are like, "Oh, well, how come you're going if you're not being fully funded to go?" And I'm like, because I'm investing in myself. I mean, people were questioning. They're like, "Oh, you paid to go to that event?" I'm like, "Yeah, I paid to go to the event." Oh my God, that's a lot of money. I'm like, it's
elitism. Yuck.
yeah. So, as I said to them, and I mentioned to some of the others that I met, it's an investment in yourself. And anytime you invest in yourself, it's never a bad investment. And anybody that went will tell you the same thing. It was an awesome night. They had a great time. They met some amazing people. It put a lot of things into perspective. It made me more bullish on myself, this community, and put a lot of things into perspective as to what I need to get done. So,
No,
yeah,
that's awesome.
it was
It's perfectly said. Because it's investing in yourself, investing in what you believe in, hands down. I look at it like this. We always, in this world, we want to level up all the time. You want to level up in life. You want to level up in work. Whatever you're doing, you want to always be leveling up. It's like a graph, if you're going down, change it, make it go up. If you're going flat line or sideways, go down or go up, pick one. And if you're going up, keep going up, you know. And I feel like the IRL events are your level up, you know, especially for a project standpoint. You know, for us, that's a big for us. It's a big commitment. We're a CTO. We didn't have funding set aside. We didn't have all that. So this is everything we do is out of pocket. And obviously it's something we believe in wholeheartedly, 100,000, 10%. And we will invest in that. We will put our time. We'll put our money. We'll put our mouths where our words are.
Your sub keeps that fire burning.
Oh, man, we got a sub over on the Twitch. Appreciate that. I'm going to jump over there and see who it is so I don't scream in your guys' ears, but I got to jump over there. But no, it's such a difference when you're there in person. And for a project standpoint, or even as a person trying to move their way up and level up, it's a different level. It's saying, okay, these guys or you are committed to your journey. You're committed to be better. You're committed to do more. You're committed to learn. Just sitting there with some of those people and listening to them talk and seeing how they move, it improves how you move in the space as well. So hands down, there was not one bad experience. I don't think, other than our room, it kind of sucked. But other than that, it was amazing. So I have no complaints.
That joined.
Oh, Sticks? Let's go.
Yep.
And sub right off the rip, Sticks? Yeah. Man, goodness. All right, well, he's into space, so you all are going to get the bangarang dang right? Sticks! Appreciate the sub, my man. That's awesome. Freaking love it. You got the bangarang dang. All right. Welcome in, dude, man. Right off the rip. Coming in with the follow and the freaking jeez. Let's go. All right. Yeah. So networking. I think that's like I don't know. That's what I felt was just a level up of networking. We've gone through shills, we've done the shill spaces, and everyone can have an opinion and everyone can move differently. I just feel like the networking side, meeting the right people and putting yourself out there in front of the right people are kind of where things are leading right now. And that's the vision that we saw. And that's kind of why we made the jump we did. And that's just, again, it's just meeting new people. And I tell you, it was just, it was awesome. And the fact that you can find people like, you have levels of people. Okay, I have one follow. I have 10,000 followers. I have 100,000 followers. It didn't matter. You would just be standing there talking to somebody and some random person will walk up to you and throw their hand out. Hey, I'm so-and-so. Nice to meet you. Who are you? And that's how it was. So there was no clicks. There was no, not one point did I ever feel weird. And dude, we're in Miami at a yacht club with cowboy hats and belt buckles. Like, we should feel weird, but we didn't, and it was awesome. So definitely, I don't know if you got anything to add to that while I'm standing here.
No, that's what I love the most is anybody can come as they are. And that's the purpose of being a community, being accepting of everybody, and come as you are, and you can chop it up and have conversations with anybody that you meet. And everything was organic. Nothing was forced. Literally nothing was forced. And that experience, you can't put a price on that. And that's what it's about. And when I was in Bark Space today, and he pointed that out, like, yeah, man, I went to a couple NFT events, and, I'm not saying any names, but people were standing in the corner. People were doom scrolling on X, and, I didn't see any of that there. Everybody was so engaged, taking photos, introducing themselves
Not
to
us.
other people. Yeah, no, besides the photos I didn't take one, man. Took one at the entrance and my phone stayed in my...
Cody said it was like The Hangover. We had one video going into the event and then that was it. The rest of the night was blank, so... Oh, dude, that was freaking awesome.
The rest
though.
is
The
in the
hype
old
train
think
has
tank.
started in the dojo.
Josh, my man. Let me get over to Peanut, but let me blow his eardrums out because Josh just gifted a sub. And that's what we do, baby, Josh! Appreciate that, dude. Peanut!
Tell him I got a koozie.
Dude, we're going to have the loudest space in the world. I'm telling you, you guys might just mute us. I don't know, but...
Tell him if he was in Twitter or Twitch, he would see.
We got the koozie. Peanut, are you there? Are you going to make me sit on silence and quiet for a little bit?
No, I'm here. I'm here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Who knows?
Yeah,
I
we got you.
think I think my phone is adjusting to the tundra weather here after 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 being in Miami, for how many days it ever was, Wednesday night to today. But yeah, got back and had a couple of delays, of course. But yeah, we're back and I'm making my way back home
Making my
now.
way
So
then.
yeah, just a lot to be thankful for. Honestly, just very appreciative of meeting you guys, like you were saying too. I was very much looking forward to having some time with you guys and getting to hang out in the room and being on space for a little bit. Of course, it's just like, oh, you meet up in person and we're all still doing spaces. It's fun. Hey, you go in this room, I go in this room. But man, we had a great time too. Like you said, Liz did a great job picking out the restaurant, the spot. Had a great time just hanging out with all of you guys, having kind of that personal time. Because again, you go to these events and it's kind of, some are louder, a little bit more loud. Some are a little bit, maybe a little bit quieter. But there's a lot happening, and so you don't get that kind of quiet group setting time where someone's talking and everyone's listening. You don't really get that at other events, really. So it was just incredible, again, like you said too, to be able to have the meal and to actually like cheers in person versus in the group chat or whatever it is. But yeah, so many cool memories with you guys, and as you said too, I couldn't agree more. I didn't see literally anyone on their phones. It was so refreshing. It was so different just to be at that event the other night and have everyone just talking, taking photos, getting videos, people literally like live streaming and getting video content for all sorts of different stuff. Like that's what the event was all about, and people were getting around and socializing too. It's not like people were just, like you were saying, tucked in the corner talking with like a select group. Like people were moving around and interacting with all sorts of people too. So it was one of the more memorable events, I would say, that I've had the opportunity to go to as well. So yeah, just thankful again for the experiences, the memories. I love what Walt was sharing too, and literally what everyone else was able to share too with their experiences from Miami. So a lot to put into motion and get to work on. And man, I'm excited for whatever the next event will be. So if it's East Denver. Probably for me it may not be as realistic, but we'll be ready for the next event, whatever it is.
I got a question for you guys. Did you feel like the
How am I
entire
gonna do this? Is your
environment
volume break
was
still?
perfect for
Huh?
conversing? Because they did
I have
have
to join back. I can't
live
interact with
music
Twitch
playing and
because of
stuff
this.
like
Let me know
that.
if we get feedback from
Like there
this.
was like stuff going on and it wasn't too loud. Um, it was kind of darker, which I liked because it was just, I mean, it was almost like firelight level lighting. Um, it wasn't like a huge venue, so there was all these kind of like smaller areas where you could just like hang out. There were some interactive things. I loved the photo booth. It was very fun. Um, got to take a picture with like Dev and a couple others. It was honestly, it like whoever picked that place, I'd like to shake that person's hand. Like it was honestly a really cool venue. Um, and there was just a lot of stuff to do for everybody. Shout out whoever that girl bartender was, because she made the best damn drinks.
Dude,
She,
they were potent, huh?
they were
They did
really,
not
really
skimp.
good, and I had to like kind of slow down because I was like, man, these are like hitting me, and they were so good that I wasn't realizing how much it was affecting me, but I also had to keep in mind I hadn't eaten. Like I'd had a little bit of dinner prior, but I was like saving, for the event. But I didn't even eat while I was there. I was so busy talking to everybody, I forgot to eat.
I'm with
I'm
you
with
there,
you there,
brother.
brother.
Oh yeah, I think
It
I
was
think a
it
lot
was
of
it
us
was
were.
pretty good.
I
It
mean, we
was
didn't
pretty
eat
good.
until what, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yo, that was good.
Yeah, 2 o'clock, I think. I know that, I brought a backpack full of like koozies and coasters and stuff, like Ninja Cat coasters, and we were passing them out. And then at the end of the night, the bartender, because they closed down the other bar, so we're in the inside bar, and the bartender, we were chatting, and I'm like, "Hey, you want a koozie?" He's like, "I collect koozies." I'm like, "Oh," and then I'm like, "You want a coaster?" He's like, "My mom collects coasters." I'm like, "Well, hot dog," and we ended up getting drinks for free and stuff from the bar. The bartender there, he made some kind of cappuccino lick. I think that was the one that did me in, but no, that was awesome.
I like that inside bar too. It was like a great place to like sit and talk and stuff. But yeah, like that was the thing. It's like I wouldn't say it was like everybody was approachable and stuff, but I hung out with you guys probably more than anybody else and stuff. Um, that specific night, I hung out with like Mello and Dev a lot on Thursday, I think it was, and I had such a good time with you guys, man. You guys are cool as hell. Um, there was uh
Hold
there
on,
was
hold on.
a
Look, can you repeat that so I can record it for my wife? What was that? What'd you say there?
I was saying you guys were cool as hell. I had an amazing time getting to
Clip
hang
that.
out with you. And you were talking about how much you love your wife and she's the best person on the planet.
Oh yeah, he's got
There we
that.
go.
Aww.
There we go.
Now
Bubba,
she knows.
better
Now
be
she
careful. You might
knows.
get cooties.
No, you guys were really cool to hang out with, man. It's like that's the thing, for somebody that maybe is going to an event for the first time, you're gonna be nervous. You don't know anybody. And I'm no stranger to going to Web3 events, but I'm not kidding when I say if that was your first event that you'd ever gone to, you kind of hit the jackpot because
That's how
it
we
was
feel,
just
dude. It is
it
like,
was cool meeting everybody.
yeah, you nailed it too, because there was not like a nervous bone in our body going in, and I don't know, it's just different, and I never really thought about, like, you really put in perspective, like everything that was the music was kind of perfect, the ambiance, there was areas where you could get away and talk to somebody. You're not screaming in people's ears and trying to have these conversations. You could just talk, but you had music if you wanted to dance a little bit, and you had all these different interactive stations to go to, and yeah, it was great for sure.
What when you like go walking around, is there like booths? Like what did it look like? First of all, I'm really glad you guys had a lot of fun. I'm just kind of curious to like what was the like did they have spots to like talk to people? I mean, just what did it look like?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you walked in, there was a valet parking on the right, and then there was perfectly trimmed hedges all the way down, like perfect rectangle all the way down the sidewalk. And you follow the sidewalk down the path. They had an inflatable Doginal dog, massive inflatable archway over the sidewalk, dude. Like just the biggest greeting when you get there, and you walk through this archway, and they scan your QR code for your tickets, give you a bracelet, and everybody's just grouped up there, clapping hands and hanging out right out of the rip, man, right out of the get go. And then you look to your right, there was some like some sand, like a sand pit kind of, and flame, like I don't even know how you describe that, man, like
It
a
was like a Hawaiian luau.
yeah, there you go. That's it. So they had those, and then they had a like bartender kind of tent style, um, man. And then you wrap around. There's like a patio. You wrap around the one side, but then somebody was doing live art. They did a couple of Doginal Dog like graffiti style pieces, and then they had a booth where you could uh, take pictures with somebody with a backdrop and punch in your cell phone and get the number sent to you. After that, you go up some stairs, and then you're in the bar. And in the bar, man, that was chill. It was just like seemed like that's where people would kind of go to after and just hang out, grab a seat, and have a little bit more of an intimate conversation. Guilty of that. Maker's Marks, guilty of that too.
She gone.
But it's good.
Cool, really cool. Sorry, my cat's jingling and jangling. That's neat. So did you guys were you there for like overnight, or how long did you guys stay?
Till I would say till about 2 o'clock, but I forgot the piece that this property is literally adjacent to waterfront, and there's a like a little marina there with a dock that you can walk out on, take pictures and stuff, which I wish I did, but I didn't. And
Dude,
people,
I'm so guilty of that. I never take
yeah,
pictures.
straight up, and people were out there doing that, and that's where people come to park their yachts, and they have supper and drinks or whatever they wanted. It's like it was like a very posh, classy club. I'd call it that.
Cody, was this your first time in the US? I forgot if it
No.
No, okay.
My first time in Florida, though.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. It sounds a
Yeah,
little
man.
like the river walk I went to in San Antonio one time, just walking alongside of it. That was really beautiful. That was for a teaching conference one time. But yeah, I'm really, really want to go to a crypto conference. I think it would be super interesting.
Oh, dude, it's
Are you going to
awesome.
another one? Like now that you've got the bug, are you going to try to get to more?
Oh, dude, I got bit so hard. I'm infected and I'm ready to rip. Seriously, man. I think it was Shibo Space. Yeah, it was Shibo Space. And he's like, "Oh, we're cooking up something January 17th." And in my mind, I'm like, "Where's it gonna be?" And they're like, "Oh, probably Miami again." And in my head, I'm like, "Round two, baby, let's go."
Cody, you're busy getting like some tarps and getting ready for Crypto Canada. You should start it, man.
I'm just gonna bring a tent down with me and post up on Bubba's property.
Ain't no one going to Canada for nothing. Let's not be let's slow down there, killer. Slow down. We'll do Miami. That although Miami is a bit crazy of a place to cruise around in. It's a bit chaotic. Chai, welcome in. Like I said, it's you're better off just like renting a scooter or maybe rollerblades. Like I wanted to get some rollerblades and then have like the headphones with like the cassette player on my side with the tall socks and the short shorts and just rollerblade around everywhere.
Black foam muffs.
Dude, that would be freaking awesome. Yes. I'm telling you, dude, that's what we need to do next time is
Our birthday.
the short, but we got to have the short shorts with like the line down the side, I think that's what we need to do.
Man, dude's gonna be rocking a mankini when he goes to South Beach next time.
Wait. You said short shorts?
Short shorts, yes. Like I'm talking
What
short.
kind of inseam are we talking? Like six?
I mean, I don't know much about the short shorts. I got to talk to some people, but we'll figure it out, and we will definitely be rollerblading.
Anything less than 6 is risky business.
How about matching Ninja Cat mankinis for next year?
Next time, hopefully we'll have
not
some
signing up for that.
some Ninja Cat buckles. We all had the buckles on. We'll get some Ninja Cat buckles.
Belt
Oh,
buckle?
that's cool, actually. I like that idea.
Yep. Cornbread. Margie B's in the house. What's up, Margie?
Hi. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday, Thursday. I was in the Twitch and you sound totally different on Twitch.
Really?
Yes, you sound like a hot bologna sandwich with some olives and spam.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
welcome.
that, Margie B.
I asked, I'm like, is that my bestie, sexy waffle bologna Thurston? And they replied,
I'm working on my cowboy voice.
Yeah, you have that deep voice. Like,
That's pretty good, dude.
I gotta get my belt buckle now, my Ninja Cat belt buckle. I got a
you
shirt.
can make one out of wood. I could make you one out of wood. I could bust one for you. As long as you're rocking a buckle, it doesn't matter if it's made out of metal or wood. Just let's not go the plastic route,
Thurston, next IRL event you come to, we'll just have you cater it, and we'll set up the Thurston Waffles catering event.
As long as I get my belt buckle, I think I can manage that.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary. If anyone knows the food, I don't
It's
know.
extra scary when I say I think I can manage. That's not even a guarantee, dude. I'm just
Oh,
saying I
yeah.
will do my best to make food that's edible, and it'll be either one or the other of those things.
Oh, you're crazy,
Either
dude.
food or edible. Haven't decided which yet.
Did you say edibles?
Oh boy.
No
You've
comment.
alerted the horde.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
I'll tell you what, man. It was definitely fun. I mean, I was wondering, tonight what can we go on about? Because like I said, for people jumping in a little bit later here, Cody was not supposed to be here tonight. So Trizzy, you can hop in anytime, Trizzy. I don't want to push you talking because I know you don't hop up, but this is going to be your first kind of long space up here. So we Trizzy broke his space cherry on Liz's space.
Space
That whole thing just sounds weird, but anyway, so I don't want to push you too much there, but she go. Anyway, Justice, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Snowy's in the house. Welcome in, Snowy. I had a great chat with her the other day. It was an amazing conversation as well. Appreciate you. And Chai, I met Chai at that bar I was talking about. She hopped up. This is what I'm talking about. She just walked up, looked over. She's like, "Hi, how are you? Who are you? What's your name?" And it's just nobody there was like, there was no elitism. It didn't matter who you were. It was just everybody. And honestly, as a community, take notes, because being accepting and bringing people in is success. That's what people are looking for, especially when you go into spaces. They can be intimidated. You see, you got the dogs, you got the regions, you got even Ninja Cats. When we had so many yellow fire backgrounds, you kind of feel weird and out of place if you're not there. But if you hang longer than a minute or two, you'll realize like everybody's welcome. Obviously, you move with respect, you move with integrity, and you're welcome. You don't, as Sassy would say, kick rocks, pound sand, do whatever you got to do to just get out of my face, right? So it's a big thing when you see these communities that you look at and you're like, oh man, in Web3 everything's so clicky sometimes, and it's like, oh, if you're not wearing this PFP, you're not doing this, then you're not part of the crew. And it's not like that at all. And it did not disappoint IRL with anything, meeting List, meeting Peanut. It was just like boom. It was awesome, and it's still a shock. I mean, right now I'm looking at the Twitch and I got Cody sitting right behind me. Like, how freaking crazy is that? Like, I don't know. It's just wild.
So is Cody coming to work with us again?
No, I'm gonna leave him home. I'm gonna leave him here with my wife. So I got cameras everywhere in this house. Some of you don't even know. No, he's gonna stay here. She's gonna take him to the airport after she picks the kids up from school. Actually, he'll probably go pick up the kids from school, like Uncle Cody. Uncle Cody getting the kids. No, it's just wild. It was really cool, and there was so many other events. Liz has always kind of talked about, going to different things, seeing all the different events. That's where I say, if I could do something different, you want to utilize every bit of time you can. And there was a lot of other things going on. Bit Basil, Nolce had their event there, and with Disco Cat, and there's just so much. Every corner you take, there's something going on. So it's worth kind of getting a game plan. Definitely take pictures. Slacked on that department.
I'll post some more of the photos I have from that night in the comments section, so you guys have them. Like, it's good to visualize. What we did while we were there. I didn't take a ton of pictures at that event, but I did post, like I have like pictures of all of us in the bar, if you wanted to see what that bar looked like. And then I got to go check through my other phone, and I'll see if I have the other pictures. I was trying to shoot as much content as possible, because people always ask, what's it like when you go to these events and stuff. So I always try to capture, the mood, that kind of thing, for people, so they have like an idea of what it's like. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Like, being there is completely different from filming it or taking pictures of it. So And I'm sure you guys agree.
I
Yeah.
have a question. Art Basil's not specifically crypto, right? It's just it's art generally. Was there like did you run into people that were not crypto, and like how was their response to the crypto side of it? I'm just kind of curious about that.
Well, if you got a different experience, we didn't. I mean, everything we kind of did was around, based around the crypto side of it. So we didn't really meet or run into anybody outside of that. So I don't know if Walt or anyone else.
I would say my experience is this: if people see a group of 100+ individuals all having a good time, laughing, you cannot help but be magnetized to that. You want to meet these people, and when you meet them, guess what? They're nice. They're not assholes. And Web3 should be welcoming. It shouldn't be elitism. And I have experienced that with some communities. It's not even worth naming. Didn't come across that whatsoever with Doginal Dogs. Massive shout out to Listen Chai. You guys were so freaking welcoming to me, and it really meant a lot. Because, if you are new to like a community and never met anybody before, maybe you just done spaces with them, it is slightly awkward, but nobody made it awkward for me, and it was very welcoming. So, and I had the best freaking time just getting to hang out with everybody, interacting, and it's amazing to meet so many different people, and I felt like everybody has like a business. They've got goals. They're starting a company. They're doing their own spaces. They're very methodical, but everybody moves together as a pack, and I've said that time and time again. And it's very impressive because I don't know a single community that is this structured, and it is very structured.
Absolutely, it is. I think that's what's cool. That luncheon that listed, the Ninja Cat luncheon, was it was awesome because I got to really kind of dig deeper in with her and what her vision is for Web3, what her vision is with herself, and it was just it was a different experience. So that alone, I mean, that luncheon was like, yep, this trip was worth it right there. And then the event was like, yep, that trip was definitely worth it. And it's just wild how everything worked out. Like, we know we see Hedge Wallet being talked about a lot, so I was curious to learn more about it, and I knew Uncle Dan would be there and Tex would be there, so I'm like, oh, I wonder if we'll bump into them. And it was like the first people, not even in the party, that was who was there. Nobody else is around, so like we were automatically able to talk to them, and it was just everything went so perfect. It was crazy. But the cool part is just hearing that like most people that we are all around all have one goal in common, and that is making this space a better place again. And being on shill spaces, I've been on millions of those, and you kind of get tired of the same thing. Well, we got tired of being rogues, so we decided to make our own community. Well, guess what? You probably didn't last longer than like 2 weeks, and then you're gone. But you don't hear all the time, like, we truly want to make this place a better place to be. And that's exactly what's happening. It starts with one community, and then that community finds another community that's got the same vision. And now we have 600 people that are in that same view. And now we have 1,200 and 2,000 and 10,000. And it's just going to keep growing out because that's exactly what's happening. I am a visionary. I am someone who sees things far out. So when we look at something, even with this project, when we look at something with growing out a good space in Web3, we look at the Twitch or anything that we're doing, we're looking 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the road and saying, okay, where will this be at that point? And I can see, some people will look and say, oh, well, you're not growing that fast. You only got this or you got that. I'm like, dude, we're growing. That's the key word. It's not growing fast. We're growing. That's what I want to see. And that can be one person a week, one person a month. And then what we have is a saying, and it's slow at first, then all at once. Because one of these, it can just take off and boom, now it's a whole nother 500 people just came out of nowhere. And then that just keeps going and going and going. You look at people with big accounts that have truly big accounts. Thurston, you'd be a prime example to talk about. your following, it happened fast once things kind of went crazy for you. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it was about, I'd say 6 months from start to finish, the growth, definitely.
So it's something that can just happen, and the only way it won't happen is giving up, not being consistent, and walking away from it. So that's something that we're not about. We're going to be consistent. We're going to show up, and we ain't walking away. Starseed, how you doing?
Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Just making sure you can hear me.
Absolutely, we got you loud and clear.
Beautiful. I am listening to that conference experience. Just sounds so amazing to me on the other side of the planet. I have a question for you. If I was to come to the States, which conference do I go to? And then build my rest of my itinerary around.
That's a good question. I probably am. Oh, I'm not probably. I am not the best person to ask. That was our first IRL. Art Basel was our first. I know there's so many. There's ETH Denver. There's Art Basel. There's Futurist. I really do think that each one kind of has its own niche of what it's trying to accomplish as far as networking, as far as more of a fun vibe, more of a business vibe. So it's good to kind of ask around people that have been to more IRL events and then get a grasp of what you're trying to gain as a individual that's moving through this space. Like if you're trying to grow yourself out, you might want more of a networking type event. And that's where I would say.
Well, I want to go to an event where I can meet all you guys because I want to drink at the bar with you guys because you sound like fun.
We are fun. We're eating burritos at 3 a.m. How much more fun can you be?
That sounds awesome. In Melbourne, we'd be having a kebab at 3 a.m. That's awesome. Yes, I would love to. It's going to happen very soon. I can feel it. I'm manifesting this travel like you've got no idea. And Thurston, I'm definitely coming to stay with you. I thought I'd just invite myself. Just
Cool. Well, hey, we got to get to an IRL event together. That would be amazing.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, and Mikey.
And I think
hello.
Art Basel is the one that catches my eye because, I mean, I think it'd just be so fun to go there for art, That would be like a bonus.
Totally. I'm definitely getting into my own art and trying to figure out how I can actually utilize my own physical art with the NFT and the whole crypto world. So I have a lot to offer. I'm just not quite sure what direction I want to go just yet. But I know it will be Paul related, but that's just my own.
Did someone say pause?
Sorry, I had to throw it.
No, I like it.
But yes, I'm coming to America, guys, and I definitely can't wait to meet you all in real life. And keep in mind that's a 22-hour flight.
Yeah, that's a hike. I've been to Portugal once, and that was the longest flight I ever took. And I'm telling you, that was, I like to sleep, so it wasn't too bad, won't lie, but it was a long flight. I think it's 20 hours or something like that. It's been a while, but that would be awesome. It's so worth it. Like I said, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years have been around here, and every year you see the events going on and you see everyone starting to prep for it a couple weeks before everyone starts talking about it. You kind of got a little jealousy going on, and then the event happens. You're like, oh man, it looks so fun. And then after the event, it's like a week of talking about it, and then you start seeing all the posts come out, and it's just complete FOMO. But it is definitely you always hear what's that?
Isn't that what they're trying to build anyway? FOMO? Let's build it. Let's get everybody involved.
That's the point, yeah. And that's the thing. Like you hear people say the IRL event's where it's at. The IRL event's where it's at. And you're like, yeah, that sounds fun. It's cool. No, it is a whole different level. A whole different level of meeting. It's like the different layers. We sit on a space here. All we see is a PFP and a mic open and close. And then we add that layer of the Twitch. We see us, so we're on camera. Hi, I'm waving to you right now. You can see my face. You can see me pick my nose, all that. And that's another layer. But then you add the layer of shaking a hand with somebody, it's totally different. So I love it. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
it.
honestly still blown away how inviting everybody was, and like it's just from someone that's new to Web3, it's just no one was judging anybody by like the book by its cover type thing. It's just crazy. If you haven't gone, definitely buy tickets, go down to Miami, have fun.
Buddy in Miami.
Miami.
Miami. That's where our Basil was.
Miami.
Walt, go ahead, Walt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so the next what was it? I think that was no, it was Sunday. Sunday, uh Profits reached out to me because I helped her set up Beat Basil. So if any of you guys got to go to Beat Basil, I hope you had a good time because I helped out set up that. But she was doing she was helping somebody out with an event, and they took everybody out on a yacht. And I ended up running into Jaylene and her man, and I hung out with them most of the time. And if you don't know Starseed, she's I think she's from New Zealand, and she's Australian, but they're from Australia. Super freaking cool. That was their first Art Basel, and they had a really good time. Like, I didn't really talk to anybody that had a bad time. Like, a lot of people, it was their very first time going to a large event or a couple large events, and everybody had a good time. Vibes were high. I don't think there was quite as many people here as there was last year. There definitely wasn't as many events as there was last year, but I think there was also a lot of communities that kind of teamed up to do events, which I think is the way it should be. I don't think it's wise to, I mean, if you can afford to foot the bill, that's great and all, but you know, if you can team up with 20 different communities and have one really awesome event, that's very memorable, and it's just a better way for more people to meet in the same spot. And that was one thing I did like about Beat Basil and going there. It was kind of a good central hub for everybody to kind of like meet up and then kind of go off to all these other events and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree
So is
for
that
sure.
going to be happening? Will this event be happening next year at the same time? It's an annual one.
I can't speak for the Doginal Dogs, but I do know that like Beat Basil, they've done 3 years in a row, and I know she'll do it again next year. But I would imagine that the Doginal Dogs will probably do another event. I mean, this was so successful. Usually, if you're knocking it out the park, like
You want number
do it
two.
again.
Yeah. Well,
Run
she's
it
got
back,
a
Terry.
year to plan and a year to save and a year to get on that flight. But yes, I'm
It's
looking
just
forward to meeting you
planning
guys.
for it. Find the things you want to do, plan for it, try to make it work. And if you plan far enough ahead, like Liz has been kind of laying out the next years ahead of time, so that way. Well, I think one is you don't have an excuse. Oh, I didn't know about it till last minute. Well, there's months to figure it out if you can make it, and find out if it's for you. And that doesn't mean go to every single IRL event out there. There might not be some that are as fun, and your expectations might be a lot different, depending on where you're going. But real quick, I just want to give a quick couple shout outs real quick. We got Teal rolled in. We got Goose rolled in. We got Cersei rolled in. Welcome in. Raylan, my man. How are you guys doing down there? Appreciate you guys swinging through as well.
Also,
did Slick come in?
Keith
he
rolled
at?
through. He just won
there
his
he is.
match out
Slick
in Dubai.
Rick. Keith, I didn't recognize him because his freaking PFP's different. Okay. He's got a cushling on. Let's go. I didn't notice it. My bad. What's up, dude? Yeah. So it's been a wild weekend, long weekend. We got one more night with Cody, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Can't complain there. The kids are happy as well. Hold on one second. I'm missing. This thing freezes up on me.
Yeah, it keeps
There you go. Yeah, I saw him now. Yeah, I didn't recognize Keith with this new PFP. Yeah. So yeah, it's been wild, and I was definitely excited. Like I said, just meeting people. I mean, right here, like this is a prime example. Like Walt, as soon as we met, Liz was like, Liz and Cody were talking to you first, and then you guys were talking about gaming and streaming, and
Yes, we were.
Boom, and then that sparks a conversation, leads into this, and then I see your tag, your because everyone, that's the only time anyone was on a phone is like, oh, hey, who are you? Oh, do I follow you? And then you're on your phone for a second. Yep, and then you put your phone back, and you didn't realize that you had 16 missed calls from other people going on, but yeah, it's it's definitely a wild experience when you can meet people face to face. So that's kind of what the topic tonight was, just about networking. The power of networking, investing in yourself. Well, you nailed it with that. Putting your mouth where putting your money where your mouth is, and just making it happen. Cody came from Canada to do this. He flew in, drove into the States, got on a plane, flew to another state, got another plane, flew over here. And we've been in cars left and right for hours and hours on end, it feels like. And he came to work with me today, and that's an hour drive there, an hour drive back. Then I dropped him off at the airport, and then he called me. He's like, yeah, flight's canceled. Oh, I'm heading back.
Was it Delta?
American Airlines.
Yeah.
Oh man, like when I got to Fort Lauderdale, like early this morning, this guy like ran up to the desk and he's like, hey, can I go in front of you? I'm like, I guess. He's like, my flight just got canceled with Delta. I need to book a flight immediately on Allegiant. And I'm like, what the heck? And the lady's like, what are you talking about? Every single Delta flight was canceled. Like,
dude, it's bad right now.
It's so bad.
I don't hear many
like,
flights.
oh,
And I have a customer that his wife is a flight attendant, and I kind of was like, man, what is going on there? Why is it so bad? And he's like, honestly, a lot of the problems isn't. Now you got weather delays, which you can't control Mother Nature, but a lot of the holdups and delays have really been on short staffing of air traffic controllers. So that's one of the bigger problems, and they don't really announce that or make it be known. So it's not so much the airlines as it's the traffic controllers and the lack of. So they can't sit there and watch, 50 different planes going in and out if they don't have enough people to do it. And obviously, I'm sure they're very policy driven, like a hospital would be with checklists, and no matter what, if this doesn't happen, it's not going to happen. So I can see where that would go, but. You kind of put the blame to the wrong place, if that's the truth. So it kind of opens your eyes, just kind of chill on everybody. It might not be their fault when you think it is. But at the end of the day, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if anybody else had to fly out of like Fort Lauderdale today, but I did. And they had something there that I've never seen before. I've seen an Auntie Anne's. I've been to Auntie Anne's numerous times. But did you know that they have an Auntie Anne's breakfast sandwich? And it's like, instead of like a biscuit or something, it's like a pretzel dough.
That sounds amazing. I can't eat
I was like
those things, dude.
It.
I bought the last time, I'm not a selfish moment here. I bought the kids like all the different ones of those pretzel bite things, and they were like so distracted with shopping. I was just sitting over there. I'm like, bam, 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 bam. The next thing you know, they're all gone. I'm like, yeah, the bird took them. bird got them. Those things are so addictive. My wife actually makes pretzels that are like almost as close to that I've ever had. And yeah, they're deadly. It's scary.
There's never enough.
No, it's not, dude. It's not. Russ, welcome in. Everyone reposting the stream. I appreciate it. We are live on Twitch as well. We're over on X Live. And for some reason, TikTok wanted to play games with me, so we're not streaming on TikTok tonight. But we're YouTube as well. So appreciate everyone that's reposting and watching from there as well. It's nice to have spaces over there. I can actually communicate with people. They can chat back and forth on a space instead of coming up on stage and requesting a microphone. We don't have to throw anything at you. But everyone rolling in. Lamb, welcome in. Mail, welcome in. Appreciate you guys. Uncle Dan's in the house. Great conversation with that man this weekend. It's just it's surreal, man. It really is. Just seeing every week, it just feels like there's a little more growth and a little more movement and a little more magic happening. And Walt, you can understand magic. You love Walt Disney.
Absolutely. That's the thing. I feel like for the time that we all got to hang out. I'm sure every single one of us is mentally preparing for the next meetup event to do more interactions and stuff like that. That was pretty awesome. I felt like it didn't even feel like we were there for an hour. That was very quick, and I think we were there for 3 or 4 hours, but it literally felt like 30 minutes or an hour while we were there. It was kind of weird.
Dude, it was too fast. Way too fast. I mean, it definitely didn't feel like 3 or 4, however long we were there. And it was just it was awesome, man. And yeah, some of the people there were hilarious. I don't know, some of the camera people and the questions they're asking, and just the whole experience was awesome. They did a great job setting it up, and it was inviting, it was welcoming, it was interactive. There was things to do, and yeah, it was definitely hands down. It was my best IRL experience ever. Just saying that.
Man,
might be my only one. Might be my only one I've ever gone to, but no, it does lead you into wanting to do more, and like I said, for us, I think the biggest thing was just making those connections, networking. At this point, it's about growth, and it's about getting out there and meeting people, and not all about the party. I enjoyed that part of it, just meeting people and actually putting a face with somebody and be able to shake a hand, and it was awesome. So power of networking was what tonight was about, and I think we definitely explained that very well. There was no doubt about it. Russ, how you doing?
Oh, hello there.
Sorry, the Russ account. Sorry.
Hello there. How are you?
Doing wonderful, Russ account. How's the Russ account feeling tonight?
That's fantastic. I just know I heard a few people come into the room and get a warm welcome, and when I came into the room, crickets. So I don't know, do you just like shout out everybody that joins this space or just certain individuals? Because I joined the space and also joined as speaker, and it was just, it's the rest account. But I heard other people come in and get announced. How you doing? Lamb pulled up. Uncle Dan pulled up. That didn't happen for the Russ account. So I'm just curious, how do you know who to shout out and who not to shout out? I'm just curious.
Oh, I got this one.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Go Russ!
Russ, I believe you're a man that enjoys foreplay and suspense building, so we were edging towards that.
Wait, what?
That's right. Excuse me. How was that?
That's an introduction right there.
Right?
I'm very
Now I'm
shallow,
starting to
so I don't
wonder.
like introductions. So
What all went down at Art Basel? Now I've got questions.
Russ wasn't there.
I wasn't
not at
there,
this
so
one.
that ain't happening, Thurston. Like, there ain't no edging going on here from Cody. I'll tell you that right now. That did not happen, won't happen, ain't about to happen. Don't write that down. Erase it. No.
Poof, it's gone.
Hey, this is a recorded space. It happened. I'm just saying. I don't know. Ash, how you doing? I don't see Ash up here, but I accepted. I don't know.
I can say with all the confidence in the world, for any of the people that went to see Marshmallow after the Dojo Deluxe event, that was very interesting. It was at Nightclub 11, and I've never seen anything like that. So that was
Just
interesting.
co-hosted you. See if you can get Hash up.
But
I saw he was down there. I've never actually listened to or done anything. That's just it's my kid. My oldest son listened to him, so I know who it is. I did not know he was down there. It's pretty wild seeing that. I've always wanted to wear a Marshmallow hat, like the helmet thing that he wears. So I think that would be pretty cool.
It's pretty cool to see him. The nightclub itself was exceptionally R-rated, so I'm not gonna be like, you need to go here.
I can imagine down in Miami. So I had a buddy that went to Johnson and Wales as a culinary college down there when I was younger. So we'd always go down and visit every weekend at South Beach. Come on. And the clubs that were there were absolutely just insane. There was like a strip club steakhouse and it had really good steaks, surprisingly, but not that I ever went to it, but I heard there was really good steaks there. And I forgot what they called it. It was a hilarious name to be named. I don't remember what it was. It was medium rare. I don't know. It was wild, but yeah, there was definitely some crazy nights there for sure.
All I know is I got in at 6:30 in the morning on Sunday from like that nightclub because like I don't even think Marshmello got on until like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is just obnoxious. I don't ever stay up that late. But it was pretty wild. Met some cool people there. I had some friends there. Saw a couple guys from Dojonos there. So it was fun. But yeah, I've never like slept so little as well as eaten such a small amount. Like when I actually would sit down for a meal, like my body would consume food so fast. It was like, oh my God, sweet Jesus, the first time you've eaten all day, you stupid bastard.
I'm telling you, dude, whoever paid for my burrito that night, I appreciate you. I don't remember eating it. I don't remember the car ride home, but I appreciate you covering Peanut.
I do.
Peanut, man, I owe you, dude. I owe you a burrito. Appreciate that. I know I ate the whole thing, though. I do know that.
You smashed that. Dude, I had one bite and I looked over and there's like scrappings on your plate. I was like, well done, sir.
I mean, that was an authentic burrito, man. I definitely couldn't pass that up.
Oh, get this. We get in the Uber at the end of eating burritos when we went our separate ways.
What are you making?
Bubba gets in and he asks the Uber driver. She was in a Lexus, so fair enough. He's like, so do you do this as a side hustle or like, what do you do for a living? She starts to explain about herself, going through med school and this and that. Like, very intriguing story. So I start participating. Bubba's sitting directly in front of me in the passenger seat, and his head's tilted, like his ears on his shoulder. I'm like, Bubba's out. Okay, I'm going to carry this conversation. So 30 minutes of me talking about manifesting and going for your dreams. Good for you, girl. Good job. And I was just like, all right, yeah, I'll carry this conversation for you, buddy.
It was a long night. But I want to kick it back real quick to the Marshmello thing. Do you ever wonder, like, how genius that is to not show your face? Because, like, if you didn't want to go out and perform that night, you could just put that helmet on anybody and then have them just go out and, like, move their hands up and down and jump around. And you wouldn't have to actually be Marshmello. Like, who is Is it really a person? And we don't know. It could be like 8 different guys.
Didn't Frank D. Gods do that or something?
I don't know, but I just was thinking that, like, that's genius,
We do know who Marshmello is.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, he had a career before Marshmello. I forget the name, but I can look it up. But you see his face, and he tries to deny it, but it's like, it's him.
Oh, man, I got to dig a little deeper into this there. I don't know how that got sidetracked, but oh, man, Laz is definitely in the Twitch because he's throwing out some Make Bubba drinks. Cheers, everybody. We're having a little drink over here. And Hash, can you, did we get you up here safely this time? Can you speak?
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night. So, I'm from Nigeria, so I don't know what's the time zone of this place. So nice to meet you here. So I just come up to greet everyone, even though I'm not familiar with this place. So I'm just going to greet everybody and connect with everyone. So thank you.
Absolutely, Hash. Good to have you up here, man. Definitely. I know it's early for you. It's probably like 5 a.m. over there. We definitely know the grind over there for sure. I don't know how you guys do it because you're up early, stay up late. It's like people just don't sleep. I don't know how they do it. But no, great space. It's been awesome learning and hearing other people's experience and start to see the pictures rolling out is really fun. Sometimes, like, I've seen a couple random videos of other people, and then I'm like, oh, look at me. Oh man, I look like I was a little bit scary looking right there.
I didn't realize how many pictures we took with other people.
Yeah, we didn't take any pictures, but yeah, we did have pictures with other people. So we got to slowly find those around there and collect them is kind of my goal. So
Even though Russ gave specific instructions and I listened and I told everybody, Russ, I'm not a guy that says I'm going to do something and not deliver. And I was sitting there flapping my lips like a cell phone operator, telling everyone, "Oh man, I'm going to fill up all the memory on my phone. I'm going to listen to Russ and take lots of pictures." And yeah, no, I didn't take any, man. I was so locked in, just going from person to person, meeting people, shaking hands. And before you know it, after all the conversations, it was just like, last call. I was like, oh, already?
Guess that just means you got to go back next year, Cody.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. By then, I think we'll have like an underground tunnel from Canada to America, and we'll be able to sneak them in a little bit easier. So
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely.
We gotta get them back down here.
Definitely. So I think it's going to be awesome. There was a couple updates I wanted to do real quick about the project because that's the main reason we hosted these spaces on Monday nights. Nothing major. Obviously, the IRL stuff was awesome. Russ, you got your hand up. Go ahead, dude. You don't have to raise your hand. You can just kind of join in. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Is my hand up?
Yeah, it's up. It's I couldn't tell you.
I apologize.
Yeah, you got like maybe it's an ear over your cat head. I don't know.
But he was .com before Marshmallow, just so you know.
Yeah, so someone in the Twitch just put Goose did DJ.com.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
His name's like Christopher Comstock or something like that. But yeah, Marshmallow, yeah, I'm gonna hunt him down.
Yeah, we're gonna find him. There was a movie like Death Race, I think it's called. And that one, like the main character died, but he always wore a mask, so no one actually knew it was him. And then they just put a mask on another guy. They're like, "Yeah, you're gonna play him." We don't want people to know he's dead, so that's kind of where it got in my head. But anyway, let me welcome in a couple more people. Papa Bear rolled through. Zach's in the house. I'm sorry if I'm missing people. Michael's in the house, and then I just saw, and then it disappeared. Base Raider. So you're in and out, appreciate you. No one's in the house. Let's go, man. Great room tonight. Appreciate everyone being in here, listening in and chatting. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. I'm going to say this right now. It's 11:30. We're going to start closing statements because that'll put us for another hour. So I'm just going to say that now just to throw it out there because that's about the time people start requesting the mics. And we'll go from there. But no, real quick. Like I said, nothing major as far as updates. I mean, we had obviously an amazing weekend. And if that doesn't solidify, our commitment to what we're doing here, we'll do more. That's all I got to say about that. But, we've got the music side of it. I did get an email yesterday, and we do have active now 4 out of the 5 albums that are out there. So Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, TikTok, Roblox, iHeartRadio, like anywhere we could, we got it out there. But I know through TikTok and YouTube, we do receive royalties if anyone ever uses those. It's a slow thing that's going to happen. The first question people always ask is, "Oh, how many people have used the videos? How many have done this?" Surprisingly, like the first week that we did that. We had just a random person found one of our videos and put it in their TikTok short. So that was pretty cool to see because obviously they had to have found it somehow. So I think by using that account and doing the royalties, it kind of pushes things out there farther. So a lot of cool stuff with that. The music was awesome, and then obviously I had a good chat with Suburban Crypto, Listen and. Even Regens and all of them are really plugging into DeepN, which is an awesome sector of crypto. I think is going to be something massive as well. We were already using the Helium Mobile hotspot at our shop, and that is a form of revenue coming back to this project. Small amounts right now, but ideally we can grow that out as well. And then obviously just the Twitch stream. We have the Twitch stream live open right now. We do stream on Friday nights for the gaming. So please come by that. It's a lot of fun there. We do a little bit of drinking, have some fun. And it's a cool interactive way. Here we can see the emojis. We see you guys, 100% hearts. But over there, you can actually be part of the conversation and part of the fun. So we really, really want to see that Twitch grow out. It's just a really cool way of doing it. The interactiveness on top of that, we try to change up the layouts and stuff and add different layers and all that. So every week's a little different. We can keep with the terms and what's going on in the space. And so those are the updates for tonight. So I don't know. What do you guys want to chat about? Peanut, how was your experience there? Because you haven't talked a whole lot about it. He's going to give me the pause. We might have to wait a few minutes. Yep.
Awkward pause.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I think he's really gone this time.
Oh, he emojis, but he won't let his mic off.
No,
What's going
that
on?
was a fluke. That was a fluke.
Wait, what's up?
Yeah. I was asking how was your full experience? Because you were there before us. So give me some like Thursday night and you know did you go to the Dolce event?
Yes, I had the opportunity to go, and that was an experience. That was wonderful. I know Liz did a lot of coordinating and helping, preparing, setting things up the night of too. So that was great to be able to go and hang out with her and Jeremy and Kara and Spike, and then there were a number of other people that came through. Uncle Dan, and I know Tex was there, and then a bunch of the dogs were there too, like Corey, Order. Oh man, left and right. There were Chai. I don't know. There were a good bunch of people there, but it was super cool too because one of my buddies actually from Minnesota, Quirky Quirk. Quite a few people got to meet him. He literally came in for the day, which was crazy. I think he started the journey in Minnesota around noon. He had sent out a text in one of our group chats, and he was like, "Anybody want to come down to Miami with me?" And so, I mean, talk about spontaneous and persistence. He tried to get on the first Delta flight. Apparently, it didn't exist, or they just didn't allow him to go on. So then he took like an American flight down to Dallas, then took a flight from Dallas to Miami, and he got to the event, the Nolcha event, at literally midnight, and then we hung out for a couple of hours, and then him and I ended up like walking. I don't know. I don't think it was a couple of miles, maybe a mile or two. We went to this sandwich shop at like, I don't know what it was, like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and that was the Nolcha experience. Then he helped me get back home. At that point, I had I had like food coma and quite a few drinks in me in food coma. That kind of was that was definitely challenging me. I think I was falling asleep as I was eating my food, but he was great. He helped me get back safe and enjoyed the day that particular evening. And then other than that, I mean, yeah, because I was there Wednesday, which was super cool. It was nice to be able just to get in early. But yeah, between Nolcha, between the Beep Ousel event and the events that the dogs had too, it was just a priceless experience, honestly. The first event, the first venue for the Dojo Dog event, I thought that was wonderful too. It was perfect size for the amount of people. Everything went super smooth. The clothing, I still have to kind of go through some of it, but the whole experience was it was second to none, honestly. And then being able to meet a lot of people and it's kind of the funny thing too, is you go up to people and they may not know you super well, but you know them. And when you can get their name right on the first try, like, hey, you're Jaquise, or hey, you're Motion, or hey, you're so and so, whoever it is, and they're like, wait, who are you? And then they like connect the dots. It's like, oh my gosh, like that is probably one of the coolest things too. Like, Walt, like I knew who he was right away, and I don't blame him. Like no hard time. Like he wasn't quite sure who I was in the moment, but I'm like, Peanut, and he's like, oh, Peanut, and then it kind of like clicks and it sticks. But yeah, it's just one of those cool things again, like having that first initial impression of meeting people. That's how it was for a lot of Beat Basel, honestly, too. You know, people I've known for 3 or 4 years, and meeting them for the first time. Like I got some really really good photos too. That was probably one of the biggest takeaways of the trip too. And then I'll kind of end my thought there is being able to capture a lot of photos was one of the things I was definitely thankful and glad that I honestly I could have done a better job even, but that was something I feel like I improved on substantially from past events. I was so locked in and just being present. And not to say that you still can't, but I think it's super important to have content to share, bring back the memories, strengthen friendships and connections, and it certainly helps market yourself, put yourself out there, and for other people to know like wow, like they got a lot of videos, they got a lot of photos, they got a lot of whatever it was that you're trying to do. People notice and see that too. So I think it plays a bigger part than just all the memories for yourself and to to look back at stuff days, weeks, months, year from now. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process on how the trip was, and
No, I love that. I
certainly
think
looking forward to the
that's
next one.
I think that's important with the picture thing because when they didn't know what happened in the hangover, they went back to the pictures, and that's how they guided them through the rest of the day. But let's go back to real quick the fit that you picked for Saturday night. Like, I want to know the process. So you woke
Oh
up,
my gosh,
you were already
guys.
hungover from the night before,
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
were
whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa.
"Oh man, I want to go and pick out a new fit for Saturday night." And what was the inspiration behind that? I gotta dig a little deeper into that because it looked good. You did good. I'm not saying it wasn't. It was a good pick, but where did that inspiration? Was it on a mannequin? What's the details on that? I think that's why everyone's here tonight.
All right. Quick disclaimer: I was not hungover. I don't get hungover. I drink responsibly. I hydrate. I get my Pedialyte. I get my water intake. But no, I feel great. The inspiration though, honestly, was I was doing a little bit of research. I was just thinking, I'm like, hey, we got this event. It's gonna be kind of like the yacht theme, and I'm like, what would be good? So I did a little bit of digging, and I'm like, okay, like you know, what kind of like fabric, what kind of like the shirt was the biggest thing for me, just because I know some of the stuff I pick out like it doesn't quite cut it in certain parts of the country. Like maybe it works here for Minnesota, but different landscape, different territory, different expectations. So I was like trying to find a different type of shirt, different fabric that was very kind of Miami like. And so you get kind of that like I say it's like a waffle texture, kind of that woven material. And at first, I tried a lot of shirts on. I'm not gonna lie. I was like running back and forth in the store, meanwhile like hosting a space at the same time, or prior to it, and I was trying to wrap up and finally get my butt out of there. But yeah, I was trying on different shirts, and I was like, how does the fit, like, how does it feel? How does it fit? Because everything matters. Like, I'm sure it's kind of the same way with, like, cowboy hats, or, I mean, if people are buying jeans, whatever, like, you want to, like, sit right, feel right, look right. So that's kind of how I was looking, too, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of dark. This doesn't quite fit, like, a light, kind of vibrant mood. And once I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is a game changer." And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was like, I typically don't wear things like that, and partially because it's almost kind of like see through. I mean, not technically, but it's like you don't wear a shirt underneath. Like that's how it is. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna step into it. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna do something different that I haven't done before. And then I was like, oh shoot, well like white shoes with like a light pair of pants and the light shirt because it was like a yellowish type of shirt that I wore. I was like, white Tommy Hilfiger should pretty much work with anything. So yeah, that's where I was just doing a little bit of research, kind of thinking like, hey, what works best, and then yeah, I guess it blew up to be some sort of conversation piece where people like I don't know. I didn't think it was a big deal to be honest. It was an outfit, but everyone was like, "Oh, it was good, it was bad." I don't know. It's like, who cares? Whatever. Like,
I
that's
mean,
something I had to
it made
realize.
the news, Miami Herald News Sunday
Oh,
morning. So it was
oh,
definitely,
whatever.
yep,
Gosh, dang
top
it.
pick. I mean, it was a good article, a
Top
good
pick.
read.
It
Yep.
was definitely the Miami vibe.
It was.
Oh my gosh, you
I'm
guys are
proud
too
of
good.
you. I know everyone said this, but this, listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen. This is what it's about right here. Like, he did research on what's the vibe. Like, it's Miami. What do you do? And he didn't show up with a Hawaiian shirt unbuttoned with hair hanging out. Like, you nailed it, dude. You did great. You kind of had the Caribbean / vibe, and it was fitting. So you did good,
It was
my
fun.
friend.
It was fun, and a bunch of you guys like kind of got me to realize this too. Well, not kind of, you guys did. And honestly, it's something I just have had to like step into and realize too. Is like, hey, you know what? Like, you gotta own it. You gotta rock it. You gotta be confident. Like, if you're not confident in yourself and what you're doing, how can you expect other people to feel that way? So I mean, that's not just with like your attire, what your outfit is. It's life. It's crypto. It's Web3. It's traditional Web2 businesses too. It's everything. If there's something that you're passionate about and people are like, I'm not necessarily sure. Like, people should be able to like feel the confidence and the passion, the enthusiasm that you have for something. And again, I could go through a number of people that have taught me that. Bubba, you, Cody, Trizzy, Liz. I mean, so many of you guys really, like showed me that in person too. Same with like Tex Uncle Dan. Like, is this. Yeah, so many people that remind me of that. So yeah, we just stepped into it, rocked it, owned it. I don't know, maybe it can be of use for someone else too. But yeah, I had to realize that it's like, what, you gotta step into things, you gotta rock it, own it, and that is infectious in a lot of ways too. People can see and feel that. So
No,
yeah, it was
that's
definitely
perfect.
a definitely a growing moment. But that's what I got. I didn't realize it'd be such a big thing. The bar is now set for upcoming events too, which I'm ready for.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sequence with the feathers hanging down. Maybe some like feathers and sequence next time would be a level up. But no, and something you said, having confidence in yourself is very, it's tough to do. It is. I will say this. I heard this in a space, and I learned it way too late in life. With us, like for instance, for self-conscious, my voice has always been something I've not liked. I talk, and if I hear myself back on a recording, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what I sound like. I sound like I'm plugged my nose. I have a real bad deviated septum, so I already know I have kind of a nasally sound, and I was very self-conscious of it. And it was funny because when I did start getting on stream and talking, I had to jump that hurdle. I had to just get over it and say, you know what, this is me. This is how I sound like. Because even at first, with this audio mixer, I can change my voice. I mean, I could talk how
However I want. I could talk like this if I want to.
But it wasn't me. So I changed it. I put it back to me, and this is how I was. Now, I didn't do that low of a voice, but my point was, you own it. You own yourself. You own what you're doing. But here's something cool that I never really thought of. The voice is something that everybody hears themselves, and everyone's like, man, I didn't know I sound like that. I sound like a fool. And we all know you as you. Like, it doesn't sound any different or wrong or bad or anything. We love it. It's like, that's your voice. But here's what's really cool. The same thing happens with your look. People see you, add a couple notches to that, what you think it is, because just like your voice, where you think your voice is a 3 or a 4, you're really like a 6 or a 7 in other people's books. No one's a 10. It's hard to get a 10, but maybe an 8 or 9 depending on your voice. But the same thing happens with your look. You look and you're like, oh man, my eyes are droopy. Like, I watch these streams over again, and I try to focus on facial expressions and keeping my eyes open a little more, because they start to get down, and and you can kind of tweak things. But at the end of the day, you don't realize that people see you differently. And I didn't really pick up on that until recently, when I heard someone talk about it in space. I'm like, it totally makes sense too. So give yourself more credit out there when you think you don't look as good as you do, add a couple notches to that. All right, Sassy, go ahead.
I wanted to speak to Peanut just a minute about what he was saying. I love what you're saying right now, Bubba. I hope that I can come back
Death
to
wish.
that. But Peanut, I love the outfit, and I'm on the fence about whether or not I love that there was so much attention brought to it, because sometimes it makes us feel like we're in a spotlight, and I know that makes some people uncomfortable, but I loved it. But what I really noticed is the transformation. And I know Slick put up that picture, but don't forget, like, you've been on this workout journey too, so you could see that as well with the outfit. And I love that you were grabbing an outfit for the environment you were going to, because listen, if you're invited to a black and white dinner, you're not going to go in jeans and boots. You're gonna deck out. And so that's what you did going to Miami, and I loved it. I thought it was a great choice. I loved it from head to toe, and you nailed it. And it was good to hear that you felt good in it. So
Okay.
you figured that out. Now, I did want to address the fact that you didn't have a hangover, because I actually remember you coming on the clean out break at 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. And unless you had a hangover, unless you had already started drinking, you were hungover. So what is it?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't get hungover. I don't. Not yet, at least. I'm still rubbery. I'm still young.
Still rubbery. Oh man, I think you might not live that one down. We got through the little tykes thing, and now we just added rubbery to the combination.
Yeah, I'm young and rubbery. I still got
Like
plenty
Gumby?
of youth.
Do you remember Gumby? Did you ever? Is that too? Am I showing my age by saying Gumby?
Oh my gosh, no! You can say that.
Okay, a little bit. He says. Oh man, so yeah, I know Liz made a post. Cody just threw it up at the jumbotron. Appreciate you shouting that out. We got these banging shirts. If you're on the Twitch, you can see them. The Regen shirts are actually very, very fitting. They're good looking shirts. Simplistic design. I love them. And then I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a PFP change in quite a while, and we ended up. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. It's a twist of Ninja Cat mixed with some Regens, 101. But I wouldn't say the coolest part, but a really cool part about it, if you actually click on it and look at it, it is a digital pixelated fire background. Like, we got all these pixels going on. Like, the pixels is like this awesome just community of pixelated things, and now we got a pixel fire background, and it just came out amazing. That was Mexico, who's the artist in the region. So appreciate that amazing combination here, and that is now going to be the Bubba PFP. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, it's really cool. I feel I fit in. I feel like I fit in a little more. Bubba came up and always scared people. Baked's been doing this advent calendar, which if you guys haven't checked out the Baked Advent calendar, please go look at that. Because it's a lot of fun, and it's teaching people how to use AI a little more and get out there with your PFP. My PFP was plain scary. It was like, and Ninja Cat was mean and I looked mean. I could not make happy fireplace scenes with mean PFP Bubba. So it was time for a happy change, and I'm excited about that. So came out amazing. Round, welcome in. I see you. I know you had to by now blew away the 3,000 followers, so congrats on that from a couple weeks ago. That's a big milestone, man. I mean, coming through 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers, it's not easy to do. So that is awesome to see that. I'm just scrolling through here. Space Penguin Girl, welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. And then a couple names are popping around on me right now, but Fredo came in. Welcome in. Yeah, see, some of them pop up top, some don't, so it gets kind of hard. I like keeping up with everyone. I know Russ. I'll make sure to hit the Russ with the boom, boom, boom.
Go ahead and open it.
Mute it. Oh.
I wanted to point out on the Twitch stream that we have 4 beautiful projects up top there. What are we looking at on the Twitch? there, Bubba.
Yes. The new background. Whoa, what was that? Is that yours? Oh, anyway, the new background. I'm gonna tweak it. This was the start of it in true Bubba fashion. Nothing's ever finalized until it's finalized 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. But we got the G-Fi logo up there. We're rocking the G-Fi, which we also have in our gaming logo as well. We got the Regens up there. We got the Doginal Dogs up there, and we got Hedge up there right now. So we're gonna be adding some more as we go. I like the idea of that. It's just communities we rock with, people we love. Peanut, don't worry, I didn't leave you out. I did leave you out, but you're not going to be left out. I just got to finish everything up. But yeah, it came out amazing. I like the where it's going. We're going to do some tweaks to it. Always making things a little bit better. And Death Wish, appreciate you over on the Twitch as well. Everyone's just, the support's been awesome. I mean, these spaces have been amazing. We'll start wrapping this one up. I try to end these around midnight. Try to be respectful to the other spaces going on, and we'll go through some closing statements real quick. So I'm just going to go in order from who I see last. Ninja Cat never talks, always comes up here and farms our stage. So I don't know what that deal is, but maybe we'll just kick him down next time. Sassy, go ahead and let's close this sucker out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It was good being here in the dojo with everybody tonight, listening in. I'm tired. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am tired. My fingers are bleeding from working on this monetization. I think I am completely burnt out, but I'm still showing up in the dojo, and it's good to see you guys on screen again tonight. I think that I may have manifested that. But I'm excited that Cody's not stuck in Washington, that his flight, if it was going to be canceled, was canceled there, and he got to get back. Because, I was voting for him to stay for the week so y'all could have a second stream on Friday. But look, here you guys are. And I know y'all are just happy as pigs in mud. I know I am. So get a good night's sleep. I don't know what the new flight looks like. We'll catch up on the back end. We'll catch it on the back end. We'll figure it out. But anyway, happy to be here. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Appreciate you guys always. Let's go, Ninja Cats.
Let's go. Yeah, that was a good manifestation because it was nice to have him here another day. He was not happy about interrupting dinner time. I didn't eat all day, but it's all good. It's all good. I got to eat my cold food when I got home. I'm just playing.
No, I know, but here's the thing. I bet when you got that call, you were stoked to go back and get him.
Oh, I ran and told the kids. I had kids all over the place. One's in one room, one's in there. I'm like, I'm going to pick up Cody. They're like, what? He's coming back.
I love it. I love it. I know
they've been having a blast.
I know you're pumped. Love you guys.
Yep. Awesome. All right. Peanut.
Oh boy. Well, I'll keep it short this time, I promise. Great to hang out with you guys. Glad you guys could stop by the room and kind of chill before we went out and grabbed lunch. Had a great time experiencing that with you guys. I think that was probably one of my first times going to a true authentic Greek restaurant. So it was wonderful. And then just being able to create memories with you guys, hang out, can't say enough good about getting to these in-person events. Like I said, it might be a little bit before I get to the next one. So definitely enjoyed it and looking forward to hopefully quite a few in-person events in 2026. So hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Great week ahead. Man, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do now after after that event. So we'll see you guys around in spaces and streams this week. Thanks for letting me come up as always.
Absolutely, dude. Always welcome up here. I was excited when you said you were going to be here because I wasn't sure if Cody was. And, we had Trizzy up here as co-host. He had some technical difficulties, but he's new to space. I don't want to, just throw him to the wolves quite yet. So we'll slowly work that in. But let's go over to Thurston real quick. Thurston, closing
Hey
out.
guys, just wanted to say, nothing makes me happier than to hear you guys happy and that you enjoyed yourself. So getting regaled with your stories of traveling and getting to see each other was a good way to lift the spirits. So just appreciate you guys, and yeah, keep being awesome.
Appreciate you, Thurston. I'm happy you hop up here. I haven't got to talk to you in a little bit, and that's the thing with Web3. You know, we kind of move around. We click with different things, and we move different ways. And sometimes we lose timelines of people. You know, and so it's good to just bounce around and find everyone again. So appreciate you coming up here. It's definitely a pleasure having you. Walt, are you still around? We might not have him right now. Trizzy, you want to say something real quick on the closeout?
Yeah, man. I just appreciate you bringing me up here. Definitely enjoyed the time with Cody. Definitely felt like I made another brother. Real quick too. And it's funny how well we gelled. Real quick.
Get out of my head.
Get out my head. But also, man, Peanut, I appreciate you. You know, I never wanted to talk on space. I didn't think it's cut out for it. But it's funny how you just were like, you know, you're gonna do it. I see it, and here I am. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys bringing me up here, and hopefully this ain't the last time.
Bro, you received the Coach Liz pep talk.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
dude, you had some gas dumped on you and a little match thrown, and you were fired up.
Bringing
And
the wolves.
yeah, man, I love to
It's
see
good,
this.
man. It's good. I love it.
Definitely, dude. It was awesome. I know it's tough. It's tough. It's, you know, Spaces is definitely different than, you know, like we used to host a lot of VCs and TG and Telegram, and it's just a different environment. You feel a little more comfortable in a lot of those. And then you come over to Spaces and you're like, oh, I got to request a mic and I got to get on a stage and everyone's looking at me. The lights are on you. It's hot, you know, and it's definitely tougher. So it's good to just, the more you do it, and even like tonight, you just come up and hang out, you know. When you feel like you have something to add to it, is Justice still here? Justice Charms down there, he's still here. That was kind of, that community is where I started really talking in Spaces. I didn't want to talk. I was afraid to talk. I don't know anything about this stuff, and I didn't have anything to add to the conversation, so I always stayed out of it and just listened. And one day they're talking about Call of Duty and gaming and all that. I'm like, oh man, I know that. Here's my chance. And that's why it's good to keep things variety pack, you know? So you just never know what might spark someone's interest and get them to come out of their shell a little bit. And confidence is everything. You're going to make me drink in the middle of this beautiful speech over here. So anyway, that was on the Twitch. When you can build up someone's confidence, it's just a magical thing. It's awesome to see. So slowly work your way in. Talk when you feel like talking. When it's something you're more comfortable in speaking, speak. It's that simple. And you're doing awesome, dude. So yeah, I'm glad Liz pushed you up there, Peanut. I mean, it's like I said, just coming in and meeting people like this right off the rip is it's a gift. It's a gift. It's awesome. Russ, are you there still, my friend?
Yes, I am still here, and I'm so excited that you called me. I am happy like a pig in the mud. And I just wanted to ask you if you would allow me, I know this is your space here, but if I could pin something to the top, because Mac is trying to teach me how to become a ninja cat, and he has a video of him training, and he showed me some moves, and I don't know if these moves qualify or not. So I was asking if it's okay if I pin it.
Absolutely. Any moves that I can see, I'm down to see for sure, because they're hard. I mean, the true Ninja Cat moves and stuff. It's a different thing.
Yeah. So I think he's trying to teach me something false. That's not Ninja Cat moves. I don't know, but we'll see. I did go ahead and pin that up there, and like I said, you all can take it down after you watch it. But yeah, that's just Mac, and we were out in Oregon, and his dad was videoing him, and you know, it's kind of leaked out.
Hold on, I think we'll be able to actually show this here.
I love this video.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's Mac.
Hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh no, I can't do it.
Like the double-footed kick.
I gotta see this.
Dude, you get some good hair on it too.
Oh, the double kick. Yes, I like that. I don't know, man. That's pretty close to ninja. Oh, oh.
Yo, those roundhouse kicks look deadly.
Dang.
Yeah, watch out for the Mac account.
God.
Yo, you gotta love it when he gets both feet up. Both
Yes,
feet
that's
up in
what
the
I
air
love. The
that
like that.
side.
Yes, right there. The double kick. Oh man. Honestly, it's not quite Ninja Cat, but I think we can learn some stuff from that. I'm not gonna lie.
And the other post I had, I didn't want to pin to the top because I don't know how people would take it. It said the Democrats' secret weapon. And then it showed him, and I was like, nah, I probably don't want to pin that one. So I pinned this one instead. But yeah, Mac's just out here learning stuff. But, maybe you all can, let him train people or something. And he showed up. I told him I was pinning him to the top. He's got his,
I mean, I think in the dojo, that could be, if you qualify. I mean, I think that's higher than black belt. I don't even know how you would go higher than a black belt to have those skills. But yeah, that's something else.
I just
Mac,
think
are
it's
you
funny
up
how
here,
fast
Mac?
he showed up.
Yeah.
I was in DM saying, just so you know, I am posting your private home videos in the dojo. And all of a sudden, I looked down and I saw his hand go up. Maybe is he up here?
He's
speaker panel?
Yeah. It shows him as a
Gosh, here we go.
listener.
I apologize. I was trying to get you all out of here, not stir up trouble.
Mac, are you here?
What are you doing? Pinning up my private videos for everyone and telling them it's me and doxing me.
I mean, we were actually already taking sign-up sheets for your class. So,
well, in that case,
yeah, I mean, it's pretty much full now.
The belt above black belt is double black belt and triple black belt.
Oh, you gotta tell them.
And they had to be invented for me because I was so much better than black belt, because I could do the double-footed roundhouse. That's not a lot of people can do that, but with my shape and size, I can spin really well, and so you can get the double roundhouse, and that's why they had to invent those extra belts.
I love that. I think Peanut could probably take advantage of this class being as rubbery as he is, and probably do pretty good with those roundhouses as well.
The trick is to get more of a circumference around the middle, because how the earth spins better because it has the whole equator and everything and the momentum. That's how you really get the double roundhouse kick going. When you get that up to speed, then it gives you the ability to get both feet up.
So it's like momentum. You're not stopping it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure.
The more I watch this, the more I learn, and the more things I see that I hadn't saw before. And I just think it's just an amazing video to kind of just watch, 5 or 6 times and see what you pick up during the video.
Well, it's funny too, because we have if you ever hop in our TG, there's there's a belt rank system based on the amount of tokens you hold, and we past the black belt came sensei. So I guess you might be in the sensei level, maybe farther than that. I know sensei does require momentum and equilibrium and all that. And if you've mastered that, like I can tell in this video that I'm watching, you would be considered sensei, or maybe even double sensei.
Double sensei. I like it.
Does sound pretty good. Not going to lie. And then, yes, Superfly, make sure you get to those comments. Sassy's going crazy in the comments. Superfly's got rubbery peanut over there in the comments. Dude, Superfly is so fast. Rubbery peanut. That's what he said. He was rubbery. That's how he gets in the little tykes. Oh, man. Russ, man, I appreciate you being up here. Mac, appreciate you coming up, and I will be signing up for that class for sure. If you can do virtual online classes, that would be probably easier for some people. But if not, the double kick, I definitely want to learn, because that looks like it takes a lot of concentration to nail that. So I'm impressed, and Russ, I appreciate you showing. Yeah, definitely.
Don't make fun of us when this goes live on Kick or Twitch, and we are out here teaching these moves. Nobody laugh, because the more you talk, I mean, it could happen, and we just may be popping up somewhere on a stream near you. So
I mean, ultimately virality is just a thing that a lot of people want. And I think this could go viral for many, many reasons, some good, some not. That's your take, that you're going to take it as you want. But I see some stuff in there that I want to learn. I feel like some things might be too hard on my heels. So I don't know what kind of shoes double or triple black belt wears. Maybe Mac, you can fill us in with that real quick.
Well, one thing I was going to say is a little bit of a leak, but Kick has offered like a pretty good deal just because they've been wanting to get someone on their platform that does what their platform says, like really well at a top level. And so they could actually have a Kick stream on Kick. So we're in talks with that. So we'll see how that goes.
I was leaking.
I was.
That was a leak.
At least
that
I
was
said or.
Kick on Kick. Hey, Kick needs that. I'm not gonna lie. They need something like that to give them that boost. It just didn't quite take off like they wanted to, but this would.
The real purpose of all this was to see if you all would sponsor us on our stream. Like if you all would be a sponsor for us on Kick as we kick, like as we teach people
100%
ninjas.
Yes, we're down. Whatever we got to do, we're down. If you need us to donate some dojos, portable dojos, we could probably work out. I got a couple like 8x8 tents in the garage right now. If we'll start small. We'll start small and we'll build out from there. We'll do the double or triple black belt. Like I think your pitch is pretty simple. It's like, are you tired of just being a plain old black belt? Well, come over here and we're going to teach you how to double that or triple that. And not everyone can do that. But I think Kick is the definite platform for that.
And if you recognize like some of the moves, then you like Rex Kwon Do was kind of based on what we do, but we're a lot more advanced. That's just for like personal protection. This is to really go on the offensive.
This is like taking down brick walls. If you can get a roundhouse,
is the best defense.
Yes, definitely. Oh man, this derailed in an amazing conversation, and I love it. I am here for it for sure. Mac, I appreciate you coming up and explaining that. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Just DM me the details on what you guys need for the sponsorship. Maybe make some shirts or something. I don't know, ninja belts or something. We'll work on that. Appreciate you guys, dude. Really do. I mean, all the communities we've come across have just been hands down top notch. So we cannot complain by any means. So, all right, I'm going to jump over to Cody and we're going to shut this thing down. We're at 12:09 right now. Oh, I muted you.
Laz, thanks
for talking in my ear.
Tell me something. Laz, thanks so much for calling me out there in the Twitch and encouraging me to have a beverage. Love you, brother. Thanks for everybody coming through tonight. I look forward to this space each and every single Monday. To have the opportunity to have this space with all our friends and community members. Like I said earlier, this is the best way for us to kick off a week. This is the way to set the tone for the week on a Monday. And I need to figure out with my whole camera situation, and we need to continue doing this. I love this so much. We'll just do the split screen thing. So that's something we're going to smooth out and work out because it's so much fun, man. Having the Twitch going, Twitch chat, and having everyone up here on speaker panel and having like 2 different parties going. It's fantastic. I love that. And everybody that came up and spoke tonight and chimed in on the conversation, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Russ, I love you. Next time, maybe I'll be flying the Millennia Falcon at home base here, and I'll give you a good shout out, man. I'll make you feel welcome. A nice southern welcome. Nice southern welcome. Thank you, everybody, again. Have a great night.
Beautiful. It's funny because the old saying was Bubba is Cody, Cody is Bubba, and Cody would talk, and then people would say, "Oh, thanks, Bubba," and then Bubba would talk and be like, "Is that Cody?" And we went back and forth, and now you just heard Cody from the Bubba account. So that was pretty wild seeing that. I'm not gonna lie. I hear Cody's voice, but I see Bubba's mic moving. I'm so confused on what's going on. Mac, did you have your hand up, or is that from earlier? Can you talk for like 2 minutes on there? I'm gonna switch over to
And
my
are you
phone.
asking me? Oh, that's for. I don't even have a hand up. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. You're good. It was up there. I don't know what happened there. Real quick, Cody's gonna finish it out with just a couple more words. I'm gonna close down the Twitch. So if you're over on the Twitch or on the stream, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We're gonna